Rocky game was good. Here's a subscribe button. You put on for your hood. Look. Right here, we got times rappers outsmarted the police. Yeah. This right here is, I don't know. Get to the video though.
I'm keep real, listen. I'm my little brother Greg. I don't know who did. I don't know. I ain't saying exactly who. What did you hear? Around what time was it? I don't know. Every time they showed it. Whatever time the camera showed me not robbing her.
These are times rappers outsmarted detectives.
The baby?
And first, let's start with Foolio, because in April 2022, detectives were patrolling the Jacksonville.
I'm about to say, because if you don't got these names in the video, give me the buck. I don't know who the fuck he's talking about. I mean, I don't know what the fucking my niggas, Lee Ford, Sue Surf, Abby Yao, G Herbo, Lil, you know my niggas and shit.
Yeah, and while working, they spotted Foolio driving a Dodge Durango with illegal window tint. And since it was suspicious, they flickered their lights so Foolio would pull over. And during the traffic stop, a prosecutor shows up at the scene for some odd reason. And that's when things would get bad. Because during
my tent and my V, it's dark as hell. Mind you, I'm in the city and stuff, so my shit dark as hell. But they put me up for a tent. I don't give a fuck, bro. It's just a tent.
The prosecutor would go on to illegally search Foolio's vehicle and even tell the officers about who it was. That's when they took Foolio to the patrol car, and a detective then asked him about the death of his best friend, ATK Mitch.
All right.
What?
So, I ain't want to bring it up. I know you'd be upset. Mitch, there's some text I'm going to talk to you real quick.
What?
What happened to Mitch?
How long that's going to take?
Not that long. Depends on you. They just going to ask what you know about what happened.
After that question, Foolio quickly learned that he was staying for questioning.
All right, Reese.
Why the fuck would you? They did this on purpose. They do this shit because they know he a rapper. They know his charges. They know he's gonna spin some shit. They did it to protect him and protect the streets. But you can't be going around asking motherfuckers who killed your mans and why. That makes no sense. Why'd you question him about? Do you think he killed his mans? How would you question him about how his mans died? The fuck?
And I am the on your friend's case. You have friends that recently got killed? A lot of friends that recently. Mitch? Oh, yeah. So I'm lead on that. I know that I don't know how close you guys were. So I mean, just kind of getting some insight on the reason why I want to talk to you.
No, I'm mad because this shit. Because now he's just stressing shit, but you stressing shit right now. How are you gonna question him about who killed his? How would he know who killed his mans? What the fuck? I mean, you know who it was, but I'm not gonna tell y'all niggas the fuck, bro. What's this?
Done about what happened to him.
Goofy shit.
Can you kind of give me just run down on y'all relationship when y'all met? How long y'all been partners or whatever?
The detectives start off trying to learn about who Foolio is and who Mitch is to him. But Foolio just gives them small details, like Mitch is his brother. He also told them he was out of town when Mitch passed.
So what was y'all relationship?
Whoa.
That y'all got over there? He used to come to my mama's house. I used to come. He used to come over there. Can't wait down. Everybody used to come out. He used to come over there.
Two contestants don't get coffee.
That nigga he pissing me off, chat. He pissing me off right here. Pissing me off.
What type of work do you do? What type of artist? You're an artist. Okay. Well, as far as mix go, what are you hearing? And I know. I was in Miami when I heard the news. You know what I'm saying? I was down south with LeBron making music, and I saw posting on Instagram, Mitch there. Everybody, the whole Jacksonville, Mitch. I called his mom. Then she was like, shoot. You know what I'm saying? That's how that went. Afterwards, though, like, what you been hearing?
Stop! What the fuck are you talking about, bro? You trying to get his shit out of his mouth, it's not coming out his pause. It's not coming out his mouth. He's not gonna tell, bro. What the fuck?
I
You don't know nothing.
I went to his funeral at all. I ain't really,
The fuck? You don't really know shit, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Right. I ain't gonna just come out and say, oh, I killed him. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm talking about y'all, like, from your end, what names are you guys hearing? I ain't really hearing.
Yeah, his shit, nigga. The fuck out of here. The
You
fuck?
could easily tell the detectives didn't know what went down from the questions they were asking because they were all over the place. But Fulio stuck to the same story and told the detectives multiple times that he didn't know anything about that situation.
Well, again, I guess my question more so is what have you been hearing since this happened in January? So I'm pretty sure you heard.
Stressing shit, dog. Let me fucking go home, bro.
Be able to lead successful as far as finding out who may have been involved, or because what we don't want is
I don't.
like that.
Why would I find out who has been involved? I'm a rapper. I rap. I make music. I'm not in the streets. The hell?
For retaliation. You get what I'm saying?
Whoever kicks him, y'all got that. That's all the
If you
case.
know his mom, you can sit up there and call his mom, then I'm pretty sure you would want her to have some answers as well. I'm gonna keep real, listen. I'm Lazan. I'm my little brother Grady. I don't know who did it. I don't know. I ain't saying exactly who. No, I'm saying, like, what did you hear? You never, I ain't hear shit. You would never know.
He don't know. You forcing some shit out of his mouth. It's not coming, bro. Pause. You talking about that shit. He don't know shit. You stressing shit right now. You really stressing shit. It's to the point where you gotta shut up. You gotta shut up and send me home. Like bro. Come on, bro.
I don't know. No, I just heard they said little brother got shot. I'm like, damn. So I'm in Miami at the time though. In court. So boom, like I gotta go to another funeral, pay for his funeral. You ain't tired of that, man? Yeah. I'm on it.
When Fulio denies knowing anything about the shooting, the detective asks him whether he thinks his music plays a part in the violence around him.
This
Stop.
may be a hard question, but I ain't gonna say it's a hard question, but do you think that your music or your ways or the way you conduct yourself through your music had anything to do with, because of the way y'all? Nah, cause even before I was rapping, it was, you get what I'm saying? Like, this Jacksonville, bro, like, it's a lot, like, you know what I'm saying? It's Jacksonville, bro. You can't just say it's my music that why somebody died, you know what I'm saying? Okay, do you think it influenced someone or triggered someone, like the way y'all going back and forth? Nah, it's a million. Like, I don't do it. Like, but you know what I'm talking about. You can't let no song just out. Nah, but you're saying that you can't let no song do that. But nowadays, like you say, this Jacksonville, a lot of things trigger people to do certain things. Man, that gotta be in you. You ain't gonna let no song just. That like me if I hear a song that crash me out off a song. You know what I'm saying? You never know, man. That's what I'm asking. Yeah, I'm just asking. Do you
Ain't
feel
gonna
that
sip
way?
his water.
Yeah. Do you feel that way?
I can understand about this shit, bro.
A song can't make you go do nothing, bro. Just asking.
And since the detectives
Goofy
couldn't
niggas,
get
bro.
anything out of him, they decided to leave the room for a little while. More detectives came in and started questioning him about
Whoa.
the traffic stop, since they also claimed that Fulio tried eluding. The interrogation didn't last long, since it wasn't much they could get out of him. So they left the room again.
This how I'll be, bro. Same shit. Shit, we sit there all day. I got time, man. We sit there all day. I don't know shit. You gonna sit there all day. What you talking about? You got nothing on me, bro.
That's when the clip of Fulio's interrogation went viral, of him singing Dark Cloud by
There's
Rod
real
Wave
brothers out
in the
there.
interrogation room.
It's a really dark day. It's a really dark day. Dark cloud. It's a really dark day.
That one viral? I ain't see that.
Dark cloud.
He would also upload the clip to his Instagram saying, "I can never go out bad. I see a lot of rappers going out bad, telling etc. I don't know nothing. I am not 6ix9ine." In the traffic stop situation, Fulio faced up to 3 years as they tried charging him with fleeing, eluding, and tampering with evidence. And after several attempts to dismiss the case, Fulio pleaded no contest to charges of tampering with evidence in exchange for 6 months of probation, which he served in Georgia. Fulio might have gotten 6 months of probation, but not falling for the detective's tricks saved him from having to spend 3 years in jail. And he didn't reveal anything about the death of Mitch. Now, let's move on to the baby.
The baby.
In January 2020, he was in Miami since he had to perform at a nightclub. But things didn't go as planned since the promoter only paid the baby $20,000 instead of the whole $30,000. And that's when things took a turn because the promoter claimed that the baby went on to punch him in the face multiple times. And his crew also jumped in to start attacking the promoter. According to the promoter, the baby and his crew stole his phone, credit card, and $80 in cash. The baby and his crew would go on to flee the scene before returning to the hotel a few hours later, only to be met by the victim along with some police waiting to arrest him. So they took him to the police station for questioning. The interrogation didn't go how the detectives expected it to go, since he beat them at their own game.
What's your full name?
Cause Lo, we too experiencing this shit, bro. Black people too experiencing this shit, bro. First our parents be interrogating us. We beat the allegations. The principals in school, we beat them allegations in school. We go to court, beat that shit too. Come on now, bro. We're too good at this shit, bro. Can't get us. I'm not saying you want street shit, but I'm saying like the school and home, that shit.
The baby could have easily stayed silent and got a lawyer, but he could.
National security depends on staying ahead of the
I'm
curve.
paying all these niggas bills on my
Our
channel, bro.
intelligence and technical
And they're not paying
experts
mine.
work to
We could outsmart the detectives in this situation.
Okay, you have the right to have them present with you during questioning. Do you understand? If you cannot afford a hire lawyer, will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. Do you understand that? An incident occurred. Southwest Coast Avenue. Then you were there for, correct? What incident? You had an altercation with somebody? You didn't. Did you have a business deal with somebody? No. You didn't. So somebody didn't bring you $20,000 in front of the hotel in your SUV? No. They did? No. Okay. Somebody bring $20,000 for little bears and lied to them and told them it was for an event for bears on the 31st. And lied to them, that person, once he realized they was doing bad business, said nah, and left with his $20,000. Okay, so you didn't count? And got my contact information to do business for her, right? That's what happened. So what time was this? I don't know, every time they told us.
Every time they told you.
Me, not Rob.
Damn, I said use that. Use that. Yeah, that's a good interrogation move, dog. Cause mind you, they asked you what time it was, and time don't match that, you're going straight to fuck it. I know you lying, bro. That's a good shit. That's a good shit.
The baby was letting the detectives know
Brother
he had
Tom, they told
nothing
you it's
to
crazy.
do with what happened outside, and that his manager was talking to the promoter about him performing at a nightclub. But once the manager noticed the money the promoter was offering was stolen, they didn't want anything to do with it. And the
Oh, you
footage from the
stole
scene was unclear, and no
You stole
witnesses
that
were
bread?
nearby. So the baby stuck to his story.
Common sense. Made to even be down here. A promoter booked me at that hotel. I didn't pay to be at the hotel. I was paid for. You'd have let me on my room, you would have saw close to $250,000 cash. I don't gotta take nothing from nobody. I will go outside here right now and throw $2,000 in the air. I'm not serious about this money. Was there an argument? No, it was an argument. I didn't argue with soul.
Oh, dang, so.
I didn't argue with soul. Voice was never raised. That shit language for me. None of that. None of that. No, I ain't seen it. Nothing's taken. We shouldn't be in no robbery.
The baby was also letting the police detectives know that he had way too much money for him and his team to try and rob someone. Because if he has over $250,000 sitting in his hotel room, it wouldn't make any sense that he took $80 from someone. And since the detectives weren't getting much out of him, they began to ask more detailed questions to see if they could catch him in a lie. Since the car was spotted on the security camera, but the promoter claimed he got robbed.
When I encountered you in the hotel, you came back to the concierge, the counter. Where were you coming from at that point? whatever the hell I went to eat, I went to get food. You don't know? How'd you get there? In the car. Car you drove?
Can't hear this shit.
Yeah. What kind of
Uber
car?
smart.
Small car, SUV, truck. What? Let's talk about what, man. But I'm driving in the car. When I went to go eat, what time I went, that don't have nothing to do with that. I ain't robbed it down, so let's take the road robbery out. So while we here, we take the word out, robbery out the picture.
The baby was clearly beating the detectives since he had them in the upper hand, but he's about to completely shut them down in what's coming up.
Y'all know too many lies. You get what I'm saying? That's why y'all gotta move backwards like that, bro. Like, this is life, but you don't know what we have done. I know if y'all
Yo.
had.
Wow, every nigga that was in the legal system bald and fat. What's the point of that? Is that like some kind of like third eye type shit? Everybody in there bald and they fat as hell.
Proof of
What
me
the fuck is
robbing
that?
somebody, we wouldn't even be talking. Y'all would have cut me, I would be charged with. That's what I know, bro.
The baby also confronted the police, since if they had proof he robbed someone, they wouldn't have even questioned him in the first place. And since the detectives couldn't get anything out of the baby, they left the room, and he went to sleep since he wasn't really worried about the situation. A detective would return to let him know he would get locked up since he was still the prime suspect. The baby was facing 15 years in prison and a battery charge if they could gather enough evidence to prove that he robbed someone. But they couldn't get anything other than some blurry surveillance footage. And just 2 months later, this whole case was dismissed since they couldn't prove that the baby committed a crime. The baby
Deuces,
also
nigga.
explained in an interview with DJ Academics that he knows how things go and why he doesn't usually hire lawyers in those situations.
Like, I do want you to give some type of knowledge on that because I've watched it. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
Like, the police probably are licking their chops like, yo, we got this. Even though you be spitting.
So how I go? Yeah, so that's
You
what I'm
do be
saying. So,
spinning
okay,
them.
so it's simple. Like, why the would I pay for a lawyer in this situation when I can speak for myself?
This nigga drip is
it's
immaculate.
It's
No
actually-
dick about this shit.
But see, these
Got a leather hat on. He got a
knowledgeable enough for like.
He got a
the
painter
laws
hat
to
on,
be
bro.
able to say, I could say, and then just walk out. Like, it's simple.
But not all rappers outsmart the detectives the same way DaBaby and Fulio did. Because let's move on to Tay-K. And things went a little differently for him. Because in July 2016,
Tay-K?
Tay-K was arrested for capital murder, along
Who's
with
Tay-K?
6 other people
Oh.
for charges related to a home
Yeah,
invasion where
yeah,
21-year-old
Tay-K,
Ethan
yeah.
Walker was murdered. Tay-K and some of his homies planned to rob a local drug dealer.
But
They had
he
2
had-
girls go to the front door.
He had the hood on lock. 2016, I was like 12 years old, 13, 12. I used to go walk on the block. That's all you fucking hear, bro. Bitch, I'll make her work and I'll make her do a backflip. Like, bro, that shit used to be bust on the block, bro. Nah, I
Then,
remember them
when he was
days, bro. That
distracted,
shit
Tay-K
was
and his
wild.
crew ran through the home with guns, looking for drugs and money. During the robbery, there was a confrontation, and Walker was shot. After being arrested and questioned by detectives, Tay-K broke down and started crying.
Oh,
This video from almost 3 years ago shows a 16-year-old Tamor McIntyre in a
16.
small room with police.
I was 14. But I was motherfucking 14. I was motherfucking in that same situation. I never cried for shit. I forgot my gun in that bitch.
Comfortable, wiping his eyes at times, and finally admitting to investigators he played a role in a home invasion and murder in
Big
Mansfield.
head.
Tay-K also admitted to his role in the robbery and was placed on house arrest to await trial. But a few days before his court case, Tay-K cut off his ankle monitor and went on the run. While on the run, Tay-K also allegedly committed a few other crimes. On April 23rd, 2017, he allegedly took the life of a 23-year-old cameraman, Mark Saldivar, while attempting to rob him in a Chick-fil-A parking lot. Then, on May 25th, he allegedly beat up and robbed 65-year-old Oniskip Pepe at a park in Arlington. Tay-K would later get caught after going on the run. In July 2019, Tay-K was found guilty of murder for his involvement with the death of Ethan Walker and was sentenced to 55 years in prison. Subscribe real quick if you're enjoying the video.
He ain't never come home. Fucking dickhead. Why would you? I would have said I had nothing to do with. I wouldn't say I had nothing to do with the home invasion. It wasn't me. I wasn't there. I was in school, basketball practice, some shit. Then you go on a run and start doing hella crimes. Fucking retarded, bro.
Now let's move on to Florida rapper
Got
12
one more
Honcho,
left.
because the reason behind the interrogation isn't clear. But when getting questioned, on to Florida rapper 12 Honcho, because the
Honcho?
reason behind the
The fuck is that?
interrogation isn't clear. But when getting questioned, Honcho decided not to say a word and asked for his lawyer instead.
Is there anything?
That's casual. He ain't beat the system. That's casual. Just sitting there. That's casual. He ain't beat the system because, mind you, they can still put you in jail for that because you ain't talking.
Talk to me about it. Let me know. Okay.
You want to. If you ask for a lawyer, you saying, all right, bet they're gonna send you to jail for that. If you talk them out of it, they won't send you to jail. Like, you feel me, bro?
Drugs in there.
But if you really smart as shit, he know what he's doing.
Right. If there are drugs in that room, would they belong to you? Okay. No problem at all, man.
If you got a good lawyer,
Go ahead and
he
start
keep.
my interview.
And after sitting in jail for a
He good
while,
for that.
Honcho ended up beating 25 years since he decided not to say anything when questioned by detectives. But if you thought that was crazy, you have to click this video to see the times rappers got caught lacking.
Not watching that shit. This is the end of the video, chat. Lucky gang, man. Make sure y'all niggas stay sturdy out there. Don't tell. Not get involved with the legal system. It's crazy. Make sure y'all niggas read your Bible, bro. It's a real lifesaver right here, dog. Real lifesaver.